Now we got the ship, we can go anywhere, see anything, visit all the lay of the land. Just kidding. Yes, hello, I'm Jog, and welcome back to the Final Fantasy III Pixel Remake. Last time we got ourselves the ship, which means we can go fight creatures out on the lake. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so, we got the ship, and we can actually do some exploring around. And, well, there's gonna be a lot of monsters that we can find out and about now. So, let's start looking for them. First one being this guy, it's called the Knockers. You can find these guys by the town they were just in. I'm just gonna call it the Destroy Town. And yeah, that should not be too bad. I believe around this area you can find 4 enemies, so this one being the first, hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh yeah, you're nothing. It's essentially just like the goblins back from the beginning. Oh, and a level up, okay. Ooh, this is Wrath. So if you're looking for those, that doesn't seem too bad. It's probably a rare drop, but the fact you can get those sounds amazing. Here we go. Next one, Flyer. I'm actually gonna have you attack, and everyone else can just do their basic thing. Because I forgot, John actually has a bow, so he doesn't have to be using... Well, that was fast. He doesn't have to be using magic. And that's kind of the nice thing. Because he has the bow, he doesn't have to use magic, so he can actually be, I guess, a decent attacker. Instead of having to rely solely on magic. But alright, let's see if I can find these 2 enemies out here in the grassland. Here we go, here's another one. The Gorgon. Which, not what I would call it, considering it's a bug, but I mean, it is what it is. And no, I want to use the ice. Also, the Flyer is very creepy to me. And he has the ability to cast Stare, which can put our characters to sleep. I don't really know if that's what staring should do. I stopped staring, return us to stone, but alright. So that should just leave one more enemy for me to find out here. Lizard Men, where are you? You be here! Perfect timing on that one. Not a bad design, he actually looks like a warrior, so I kinda like that one. And also, we can take a bit of a hit, but not... Can't handle this thunder. Okay, so that's cool. So this is this area done. Now, I believe if we go out to the desert, there should be another monster for us to find out here. So let's see if we can find that. Alright, I'm not having any luck finding this, so maybe there's another desert to find them on... Or find this one creature at. So instead, I'm just going to be moving on about and exploring more of this world. And as a matter of fact, if we find forests that look kind of like this, we can actually get something specific, as well as there should be another enemy for us to find out in forest area, so... Well, first off, let me do this before I jump cut. If we go into the middle of these circles, we don't need to be many. But instead we find chocobo woods. We can find a bunch of these out in the world. Smells like chocobos. We don't have the thing for this. But how this works is that if we put a specific item on there, Chocobo, giddy up! Put a specific item in there where you find a, quote, fat Chocobo, and the fat Chocobo is essentially a giant storage area for our resources. But if we actually talk to the normal Chocobo, we can get on, well, a Chocobo. We can ride across the land, and, well, actually on Chocobo, we won't receive any encounters, so... It's kind of the fastest way of getting around the world without having to deal with things. That being said, I do want to see, because again, my notes say that there should be a new monster to be found in forests, so... Want to check this out? Also, one last thing before we cut. Look at the background! Like, this world that we live on has an edge. And there's clouds. It's interesting, to say the very least. Alright, well, again, I'm having no luck trying to find this creature, and rather than spending like half an hour trying to find it right now, I think I'm just going to move on, and so we can go into that town after this ambush is over with. You jerks. So I accidentally stepped into it before, but let's go into it properly. The Village of the Ancients. There is one hidden item in here for us. We are descendants of the Ancients, creators of civilization as you know it. We live in harmony with nature, as is our creed. They got an inn. That's cool. And hello there, kid. I dare you to soak the whole continent on a chocobo. I'll give you a prize if you do. Sounds interesting. That is not the hidden item, though, that we need to find. Just a heads up. I believe the hidden item is inside a tree. It's probably that one down there. But yeah, this is a village that the one person actually told us in that destroyed village. About a group of, let's say, eccentric people that talk about, let's say they are descendants of ancients and blah 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 blah. Ooh, weapons store. What do you have in store for us? Oh, okay, so you have some interesting stuff. So the White Slayer, we actually have one already. Serpent is what I got. Fire Staff, Ice Staff. You can even get a Light Staff, which should be lightning-based. Yeah. Thunder. Excuse me. Excuse me. Kill a bow that can land the killing blow. Interesting. Ice arrows, fire arrows, light arrows. So yeah, you get, it's kind of like that sword I got. You can get specific, arrows. I want to say it's not bad. The issue, though, is that there is one class that really deals in, a bow, and, well, we don't use that too often. I will get the staff, because why not? So we'll give you from, your greater bow. Oh, you can't even use the dang thing! And you can't... Interesting. I don't want to say I wasted my money, but... yeah, no one can equip this, and no one can equip that. Meanwhile, the Holy Arrow can be... yeah. Okay, so... I hate to say that I wasted it, it's just... might have been more beneficial if I held off on buying that. Oops. Oh well. I got it. No point in crying over it. Kinda wish I would tell you that, but oh well. Headband! That would be for my martial artist. I do have the cash for it. Magic robes. Shell armor we got. Kenpoki. And flame mail. Armor that is resistant to ice. I'm only a little bit off, but honestly... I think I'll get a magic robe. And I will give that to Paul. Also make sure that these guys are set up. Yeah, and with that, I'm unfortunately out of money because I bought a bow that I can never use. No, never say never. A serpent's... ooh! There we go, now I'm casting double lightning. Well, not casting, but I'm swinging double lightning. The Wrath The Wrath of Light, a cataclysmic flood of power, was caused by the ancients. They used the crystal to harness the power of light, but struggled to contain its burgeoning energy. Light was unleashed into the world, causing untold ruination to all of humanity. In the end, 4 warriors from the world of darkness came to subdue the flood of power. The few remaining ancients regrouped and came to live here in this village. So that is at least a little bit of an interesting thing. The idea that light and darkness are not inherently good and evil. That too much of one kind can be just as bad as too much of the other. Would you believe me if I said this whole continent was floating in the air? Okay, Grandpa, take your meds. It's true! The ancients discovered a way to suspend the very earth! A wonder that continues to this day. The Tower of Odin provides the power to keep us afloat. Well, I mean, it did look like the content was a little bit odd. Chocobo's nest in the forest due east of here. Have you been there by any chance? Yes, I actually got dared by a kid after go through that. Excuse me, ma'am, before we go in there. Light and dark are living forces. When the time is right, they choose 4 young heroes and unto whom they bestow their powers. The Wrath of Darkness will force such people chosen to save the world from the Wrath of Light. But the balance has shifted once more. It is up to you to restore the light. Do not abuse this awesome power. Yeah, I might have been a little bit too late for that one. We have but one rule. Surrender to the greater will of the world. One cannot rely on modern machinery. But you're apparently using modern machinery to keep this whole continent afloat. According to you guys, that's the healing thing. I don't care for that. And what new magic can I not use? Site to display the map. Sure, I got teleport that warp you out of a dungeon or even a battle. Interesting. Remove blindness, fire, blizzard, or thunder. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Blizzara Or another spell of Blizzard may not be a bad idea. That being said, I'm not going to worry about that right now. How much money do I got on me? I should have enough to stay at the end, because the ends are usually not all that expensive. Also, do you got anything new? Oh, you got mallets. That is essentially another way of shrinking and unshrinking your target, rather than using the mini spell. And yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Oh, I didn't even see how much it was. I can just, like, let me sleep. How much was it? 120. Ugh. Alright, well, we got dared by a kid to actually explore this world through the back of a chocobo, so let's do it. Okay, so we'll start right here and walk our way around. Not a bad way, because it actually gives us an actual chance to actually look around the place a little bit. Also, I don't know how precise we need to be in terms of going around the entire world. And I don't think you really want me talking about this, so I'm just gonna shut up and maybe speed this part up a little bit. Alright, that should hopefully count as us circling around the entire continent. So, let's talk to the kid. You actually went and did it? You made your way all the way around the continent on a chocobo? Well, here's your prize! Some no-much bread. I hate you, kid. Oh, so you'll give me no-much bread every time I do this. Okay, I was wondering if that was a one-time thing, but I guess not. Okay, so... didn't find too much, although I did find another desert up on the top. Because, funny enough, there is different encounters at the top of this entire location compared to the bottom. So, yeah, I technically will be trying to grind a little bit more. Well, maybe not grinding, but monster hunting, for lack of a better word. This is the only other forest-ish area I can find. I'm going to look right here to see if I can find that one creature I was looking for before, but I don't know if this is going to count. Not what I was looking for, but, new one anyway. If we find this guy in the northwest part of the entire world, tarantulas. Oh, okay, so she got the light staff up here now. I feel like these guys would be weak to fire. Kill it with fire! So yeah, up on the northwestern part of the entire place, there are two new enemies for us to find here, this obviously being the one. Also, this does not count as forest, because this counts as plains. And apparently there's also an enemy they found in the plains, but... what the information I found means it's plains? Oh, I guess this technically means it's plains, because this is the guy you find in the plains, the red cap. And, oh, the other one I was looking for, it said it could be found in the desert, the, Capugil? Really? Don't put him to sleep, I need him awake! That guy on the left. So, apparently he's not just found in the desert. So that's fantastic. I'm only missing one more from the top left and one from the plains. So if I can find both of those... No, I found the plains. I need one from the north west and one from the forest. And the hunt begins! Oh, okay. Well, this is one that, according to my notes, said it was found in the forest. The Boromats. I don't know if I should be upset with the research that said all of this, or if I should be upset with myself and not making sure to find them first, but either way, I found them, they're here. Well, moving on. And I still need to find the one last creature up here on the top left part of this entire, world, continent, whatever you want to call it. And right after that, I find them, slimes. Perfect. So I want to go, after this, I want to go all the way down south. Yeah, I believe going down south will have the last new enemies for me to find. Here we get to our next location, level up. Everyone's going up to level 15. Very good one for George. And an excellent one for Ringo. Good job, buddy. Alright, awesome. Oh, before I forget, if you were going for all the achievements, at least on the Steam release, you need to go and enter every single location in the game. That also includes every single Chocobo forest, since each Chocobo forest counts as a different location. If you want to get all the achievements, you need to find every single Chocobo forest and enter it at least once. Anyways, I'm just gonna get to a Chocobo and then head south. Okay, I'm just gonna disembark here because, again, the notes I was able to find only say that it is found in the southern part of all of this. Enemy number 1, the Hornets. And considering how many there are, I'm just gonna start using magic. You guys I could feel like would be weak to ice and attack. I feel like Ice and Thunder would be a good one. Thunder didn't do as much as I would hope. I also gotta say, Paul and his healing abilities have really gone up. Like, how much is he healing himself for? He's at 102 now. 252, like, yeah. Remember, before he got to, like, 110, now he's at, like, 130. So it's very nice seeing his magic actually doing better. Anyways, we've still got 2 more enemies for me to find down here. Parademons being the other one. So that's cool. Ooh, they cause paralysis. Because Paul can't move right now. Although, thankfully, everyone else was able to pick up this... Maybe not pick up the slack, but everyone was able to cover for them. A Yoshi arrow? I'm assuming I can't use that one either. Nope. 26 and 99. Okay, so it's more powerful than that. So that's cool. Probably a very rare drop to get. Either way, I still got 1 more enemy to find. So come out wherever you are, you bloodthirsty animal. Not what I would think a lynx would look like. Didn't think a lynx would look like a werewolf. Either way, it goes down just as any other normal enemy, so perfect. With that, I believe I have found every enemy that I can, at least at this point. And now I think all I have left to do now is just try to move on and continue on with the story. Although it might not be a bad idea for me to go get my Matic and everything back. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the town, get my town, and then I'll meet you back at the ship. I think I'm gonna buy the headband while I'm here. Gonna buy an extra mage, but nah. I think he needs it more. Yeah. Yeah, I think he needed a little bit more. Anyways, back to the ship. Alright, back on the ship again. We don't really have much... We don't really have much direction. So we're kind of on our own exploring out and about. Another No! Not a Chocobo forest, the living forest. I'm sorry, that was my bad. The mage who changed the Elder Tree into a wandering creature can change his weakness. One who can see his deceptions may be able to defeat him. The Elder Tree of these woods was cursed and carved into the shape of a monstrous castle. Now it wanders the desert aimlessly. You must help. These woods are alive. We are the fairies who inhabit these woods. Have you heard of Hein? He uses the barrier shift spell to change his weakness. Without the Elder Tree, these woods will soon perish. Our home, our friends, the trees, will wither away. Hein, the royal advisor of Castle August, is the one who cursed the Elder Tree to wander the land. Hear the cries of the woods. They weep for the Elder Tree that has made these woods home for 10,000 years. But the great tree was cursed by a despicable mage and left the woods behind. So, yeah, we got something. We did hear about the whole castle issue back when we went to that village down below, so maybe we should actually give that castle a look over now, then. Castle August. Well, 21 chests and 2 items. I'm gonna say right now we can't get all the chests. Although I do like this. Even without looking at the map, you notice that one of these looks odd. A chunk. Boom. Maybe it didn't have to be so obvious, but hey, I'll take it. Anyways, 1,000 gil, 1,000 gil, 1,000 gil. I should have came here first, because I could have bought that mage outfit now. 1,500, 3,000, another 3,000, 100, 3,100. Okay. I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm financially secure. This door is locked. There are 2 ways to open it. And you're going to be doing the easier way to open it. I'm going to say that right now. Because you can buy keys. We just can't get to the place that actually has it, 1. And 2, why buy a key when you can do things for free? Also, there's nobody here. Isn't King August supposed to know something about the airship engines? I don't know, that's news to me. This looks suspicious. Bomb fragment. An Arctic wind. Some more items for battling. A tranquilizer. That causes paralysis. Okay. Well, we found some good... Well, we found some good cash. We found some items. But we haven't found a single body inside this place, so... What is the king up to? Well, let's look around. Well, we see something down there to the bottom left. That looks interesting. We'll try to keep that in mind for later on. Is this a chocobo first? This one is. Alright, well, we'll come back here later on. Because I also see this over here. A cave seems like a place of importance. The Golgan Gulch. Yeah, this place definitely looks important. This is Golgan Gulch. You should know that we Golgans are born sightless. However, we make up for our lack of vision with a 6th sense. Some of our kinds can even see the future. Well, if you never had sight, then you don't have 5 senses. You'd have 4 senses, so technically it would be your 5th sense, would be your psychic sense, right? I'm overthinking things. We serve the Wind Crystal, a source of light, and whose power has been bestowed upon you. Henceforth, you must go to the crystals of fire, water, and earth. They will grant you greater powers than you already possess. Okay. I was thinking kind of like Avatar, but no, that's not the right order. The Great Earthquake was only the beginning. The tremors tore the land asunder. The crystal, source of the world's light, was swallowed into the depths as monsters emerged from the chasm, now scarring the earth. Yet, that was nothing compared to the catastrophe to come. I see a future of both light and darkness, but this is by no means set in stone. So, we're not chosen by destiny? Well, I guess maybe we were chosen, but we're not destined to win. Interesting. The Living Woods, the sentient forest calls to you. I know, I talked to some fairies. I see a future both of light and dark. No, yeah. We stay sequestered away in this gulch, for those who know the future should not dare to influence fate. While they say that those who try to change fate are often the ones walking straight towards it, as told by every mythology ever. When crimson flames threaten the tower's destruction, he who alters fate's course will awaken to his destiny. I sense the fire crystal's power is centered on the island of the dwarves. Okay. We at least got a hint of where to go next. The Earth's power sealed away the other 3 sources of light. The Earth's crystal may have been sealed in a similar fashion. Wait, the Earth's crystal sealed the 3 away. The Earth's crystal had... So it's the Earth's crystal that sealed away the other crystals, but the Earth's crystal is probably also sealed away? That's what I'm getting out of that anyways. Also, was there anything in that? I just realized. I'm trying to think, was there another floor or anything? Because now my, 5-second... Yeah, there's another floor down, idiot me. Staircase in the middle that I completely avoided the entire time. I have been expecting you. Take the spell and use it to enter the Tower of Owen to the north. Your destiny awaits you there, Desh. With that, we got the Toad spell. Don't worry, we're not going to stay Toads for long. Desh's destiny awaits them in the Tower of Owen. Alright. Fire Rod, Ice Rod, Mage Robe. Okay, so it's because I didn't buy the other one. Fire Rod, a rod that bolsters the power of flame. Ice Rod is a rod that bolsters the power of ice. So, how I want to say it works is that it actually does increase your fire spell and your ice spell if you have it equipped. That's how I want to say it works, but I cannot be 100% certain. It definitely increases my, my stats, so that's definitely a good one to have. Unfortunately, he's just not being able to do too much with the bow. And also, thankfully, we have plenty of magic spells, so I'm not too worried about it. Either way, I think we just go over here. Let's head over to the Tower of Owen. In this place, we got a few enemies for us to find. I believe it is 5. Also, this place is filled with toads. This place has 9 chests for us to find, and I want to say they're pretty much all gonna be in front of us. Alright. Pugmen! First one we're gonna find. Ooh, they have magic. Although they don't seem very defensive. I'm gonna have you defend and have the other guys attack. I'll save John's magic spells for if I feel like I need it. Granted, that's probably why we should be using level 1 spells, but yeah, we're all using level 1. Anyways, if we go over this way, shall we dive under? How are we affected to... Yeah, and how exactly are we supposed to do that? Maybe we have to become frogs first? Toad, use. Toad, which means we're wasting a level 2 spell slot. I mean, otherwise I'd be using arrow, but yeah. You know what I mean. Alright, frogs now, let's get going. So, yeah, there we go. We use frog to turn ourselves to frogs, then turn ourselves right back into humans. Granted, we could have used Maiden's Kisses to stop that, but no. Welcome to the Tower of Owen. I hope you like it here, for it shall be your final resting place. What the? This place, it looks familiar. Interesting architecture, considering all the moving gears in the background. We got the Far de Rig. Again, I want to say these guys are definitely going to be magic-based users, so... probably having low defense, which is more than fine by me. That's good. 2 out of the 5 enemies for us to find. Now if we can just find the other ones, I'll be very happy. Yeah, well, it's a tower, so it makes sense if it's going to be a multi-story place. A Maiden's Kiss, that would again turn us so... that would remove the frog thing. Petite Mage, alright. You know what? I got magic. Let's use magic. Ow! Guys can apparently hit hard, despite the fact that John is a freaking mage. You would think he'd be pretty good at resisting that. By the way, that is 3 down. Let's get healed up real quick. Again, I'm so glad Paul has the medical staves. Actually, looking back at it, depending on how you want to do things, obviously, might not be a bad idea to make both of them white mages. Because I can have one with the fire rod and the fire staff, and the other one with the ice staff and the ice rod. I don't know if that would work, but it's definitely worth it. Alright, another new enemy, the Hisky? Hisky? I'm just gonna call him Demon Face. Oh! Shoot, I want to go back down. Because according to my notes, it's an enemy that can only be found on the first floor. Yeah, according to my notes, there should be an enemy that can only be found here, so I will come back if I find it or if I decide to leave. Okay, no. Apparently, what it means by... oh, so I can leave, but I can't enter... okay, whatever. Apparently, this is what it means by the first room. Or by, yeah, the first floor. And it's also apparently a rare encounter, so... Here we go! You annoying things, you! The Furies! Well, I'm gonna say... Actually, no, you got magic. You can cast one spell of arrow without me regretting it, so don't make me regret it. Ringo got... mute, but that's fine. Oh, silence, so I'm not too worried about it. Never actually seen these guys before, considering how rare... Oh, maybe not rare, but how annoying it was to find it. The fact it's only found in this one room, I can see why. Alright. With these birds out of the way, there was only one more new enemy for us to find. So I will meet you back up at that floor I was at before. Alright, I believe this is the room that we were in right before I stopped, so... What the? Don't look at me! Wait. I remember! I'm an agent! I'm sorry, what? Oh, you're not going to elaborate anymore on that. Great. Typhring. That is for a red mage. A splendid sword with a piercing tip. Okay. Well, too bad I don't have a red mage anymore. Okay, we're just gonna keep on moving up. We still have 7 more chests for us to find. Your soul shall wander in these sodden halls forever. I remember now. The hidden switch in this 5th floor. It's the A section of the wall from the left. 1, 2, 3. I believe he means this? No, this. Okay. Guessing you remember that, otherwise I won't be moving on. I apologize if cutting all the fights is a little bit annoying. Man's kiss. I just don't know, like, do you really want to see me doing the same things again and again and again? Especially when it's enemies we've already seen before. Now, I believe we might find the new enemy. Yes! I was gonna say, I think we can start finding the new enemy up here. The Bloodbat. This is our last new common enemy for us to find out here. So that's fantastic. All that's left now is just getting to the top of this place. And I will be getting a level sooner rather than later. I've been mostly running away from a lot of the fights when it comes to... when I'm trying to search for enemies. That's why I'm not, like, so many levels higher than I should be. Maybe not should be, but could be. I do battle them when I'm just trying to move on. Like that fight, but... when I'm trying to specifically look for an enemy, I feel like it might be a little bit much. Also, we still have 4 chests to find. Oh, there's one in here. Okay. 3 more. Although these chests have not been the most fantastic. I do need to find them all if I want to get the achievement, so we are gonna find them all. This... yeah, this looks like the last of them. The Salamander Sword. I think it should be Salamander, but essentially that is a sword of fire. So yeah, oh, it casts fire when used in battle. Okay, so this is actually a sword that can be used as a... not only does it give us flaming weapons, but it can be used as a weapon. Interesting. So let's see that in action. You can blizzard. You can defend. Items. Salamander Sword. You can defend. So again, it's just a nice little way of actually allowing the characters to be able to do a little bit more. Should there be a reason to. Unfortunately, I don't really know if there's ever a reason for my character to be using his weapon as an item. Then whatnot. We may? Hold on. First off, Flame Mail! Ooh, that should be mail. Not magic. That should be mail that makes us resistant to ice. Yes, resistant to ice. If we get rid of the Salamander Sword for a Serpent Sword, can someone else use the sword as an item? This is Wrath. Very nice. Looks like a no. No. Okay. So that does kind of stink, but thankfully I can just go to items, change equipment from the Serpent Sword to the Salamander Sword without losing my turn. So keep that in mind if you're ever in a situation where, like, oh no, my sword, or my weapon of element X, is healing the enemy rather than damaging it. You can always switch it out, and you don't lose anything by doing it. Now, we have taken a bit of a beating, but honestly, Paul and his healing abilities, combined with how many magical spell slots we get, really kick in. Anyways, hope you're ready. I, Medusa, will destroy the tower in the name of Zande. This continent will plummet from the place in the skies. You will not interfere. Now die! Medusa! Apparently lost a body. This is actually, now I'm thinking about it, reminds me of the Medusa from Kid Icarus Uprising. Considering we're in a giant furnace, I'm going to assume he's going to be weak to ice. Not really. We don't need healing right now, so I'll have you also cast Ice. Actually, I'll have you cast Thunder just in case. I'm not worried about the fire spell. I'm trying the fire sword, but again, we'll give it a shot and see what happens. Yeah, 115. And that one did 93. Like ice. Let's get rid of that for the soap and sword again. See if your attack gets any better. Lizera! Freeze! Ooh! I think that might be about the same. Why don't you use a golden needle? Don't you dare! Good. I don't think the stone/petrification will cause them to lose out any experience, but still I would like to have my character out and about in the fight to actually help out. Nope. Ice Staff, thank you. And you guys go. I'm gonna actually speed things up a little bit now. At least until John runs out of thunders. Oh, or until Medusa dies. Also, if you notice, when you have the game sped up, the monsters deteriorate faster as well. So it doesn't hurt to have it keep on going, just to speed that up. Anyways, in terms of job levels, George and Ringo are both at level 23, which is nice. Paul and Axe at level 13, and everyone got themselves a level up. We're now at, what, level 17? Oh, this does not look good. The flames lick and blare wildly. An explosion looks imminent. No, don't go near it. I remember now. I'm one of the remaining ancients, the watchmen of this tower. I was only supposed to awaken if something happened to the tower. But I was asleep for so long, my memories were scrambled when I woke up. I forgot my purpose. This doesn't look good. I think I know how to stabilize the flames, but I can only do it from within the reactor. I have no choice. This tower's the only thing keeping this continent afloat. If it blows, we'll fall right out of the sky. This is farewell. Thanks for all your help. Desh, stop! You'll die! This is my destiny! Don't worry, once I repair the furnace, that whirlpool should stop as well. Then, you can search for the Dwarven Island. That is where you'll find the fire crystal. Once I'm in, I'll whoop you all outside. It's been a blast. Literally. Now then, here I go! Desh! Desh?